Mornings in Muerto Heights never smell like coffee. They smell like motor oil, a bargain bin junk energy drink, and that nagging feeling you already messed something up somewhere.
Hey! Jamal, you hear anything last night? Because it feels like we've got a lightning-fast painter living in this shop. Jamal, tell me this is a joke. Yesterday I had a Granger in Muerto Perico colors. Today it's gray, like government paperwork. Don't touch that gray Granger. Don't even look at it until I'm back.
When the cars in your yard start swapping places overnight like cards on a table, the best thing you can do after a weird night is cling to routine. Elysian Island. Gardner tells himself he's just picking up another shafter. But in this city, even a basic tow can feel like hauling a coffin. The wheels keep turning, the meter keeps ticking, and the question of who broke into his shop last night drills into his skull harder than any junk ever could. The shafter settles onto the hook like a well-behaved trophy. Gardner drags it back to Muerto Heights and pretends his mind is quiet. You can tow a car off the island, but you can't tow the anxiety out of your head. A tow truck isn't a race car, but Gardner floors it like speed can shake the questions loose. That's his trick, turn anxiety into adrenaline. Still, no matter how hard he yanks the wheel, the truth doesn't change. Last night someone walked into his shop like they owned the place, and they didn't leave a single trace. Muerto Heights greets him again with dust and the smell of old metal. Coming back to the yard used to mean the calm of a job done. Now it feels like returning to a crime scene, where the thief stole nothing but your peace of mind. Like the lot isn't just waiting, it's watching.
Tear this one down to the last bolt. Parts to inventory, body to the crusher, and don't get distracted by that gray Granger. It's not your problem, it's mine.
I shouldn't be heading to Gardner this fast. I shouldn't be showing my face. But after that Granger swap, sometimes it feels like this city hands you evidence of your own sickness. You drive, you watch the lights flicker, and you wonder, what am I supposed to tell him? That someone's been playing chess with his cars? Or that the someone might be the same woman who climbs out of my pool every night? He won't believe me. I wouldn't either, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Gardner doesn't like visitors, especially the kind of visitor I am. But today, we're both playing the same part. Two men who had someone walk into their home in the middle of the night without knocking.
You got here fast, so this isn't just some weird car story.
Gardner. Paint doesn't fade to gray, especially not in a few hours. Who was on shift? Who saw your nighttime painter?
Nobody. Jamal swears the only thing he heard was dogs howling by the fence. And then morning comes. And it's this. This isn't just a swap. It's some damn trick that makes my hair stand up.
Tricks are for the Vespucci circus. In Los Santos, it's called a message. Whoever did this didn't want your parts, and they weren't scared of your people. They wanted me to see this emptiness.
Well, you saw it. Now get this gray chunk of paranoia out of here, before the kind of people who don't ask questions show up and go straight for the trigger.
It's not going anywhere, Gardner. Scrap it. Then you're going to act like none of this ever happened. I could be at a bar right now, watching other people pretend their lives make sense. I could be driving the highway until the tank runs dry. But I'm here, on this couch that's seen more losers than any dive in Los Santos. This isn't a waiting room. It's the last stop where people still hope someone else will fix their mess. And now I'm the one sitting here thinking about the Granger, the gray Granger that came out of nowhere. The woman who climbs out of my pool every night. And Gardner was right. This isn't just a weird story. It's a message. And for some reason, I'm sure it's meant for me.
Hey!
Jeanette, get the files ready. I need to shake off the rust. Whiskey isn't a habit. It's how you shut up the inner conversation that never goes anywhere. A monitor is the only place the world still feels logical. No ghosts here, just data. Paleto Bay. A place so quiet even the fish got bored and left. But Bo Dugan figured he could hide from justice up here. People always think the farther they run from the city, the safer they are. That's cute. In Los Santos, distance doesn't matter. What matters is who's coming for you. The highway is therapy for people who don't believe in therapy. The lane lines are straight, like a lie in an official report. You drive and everything feels simpler. This road usually calms me down. But right now, every car coming the other way looks like that same gray Granger. I push the gas because I know if I stop and really look, I might see more than I want to. In Paleto, the sins are quieter, but they're not smaller. Paleto Bay. It smells like old wood, sea salt, and fear, trying its best to drown itself in cheap beer. A grenade launcher isn't subtle, but it's honest. It doesn't ask questions, doesn't threaten, doesn't negotiate. It just turns metal into smoke and problems into ash. Bo's guards are just guys who realize too late their paycheck doesn't come with dying for this coverage. Inside, it's cramped like a coffin. The guards scramble, trying to figure out where death is coming from. They don't realize yet. No matter where it comes from, the ending's the same. Paleto loves pretending it's simple. But almost every simple place up here has a second layer. An arcade cabinet is a ridiculous curtain for a hidden passage, like someone thought they could hide the filth behind the sound of kid-friendly pixels.
I'm gonna lay you flat.
Death in places like this doesn't smell dramatic. It smells like cheap paper and stale air. There he is, Bo Dugan. No legend, no clever plan, no I can make a deal. Just a body among other bodies, the final receipt for every choice he ever made. Bo Dugan weighs less than his file, and I don't feel any victory. Bo Dugan's headed to his final appointment with justice. Paperwork, formalities, LS County coroners, the last stop for anyone who lost the Los Santos lottery. They take anyone here, no matter who you were when you were breathing. Bo Dugan's just statistics now, a line in a report nobody reads twice. I'm just handing the baton of death over to the bureaucrats. Jalen Kennedy thinks if he skips bail and covers his tracks, Los Santos just forgets his name. Murder, drug dealing, the starter pack for anyone who believes they're smarter than the system. Word is, he's a problem customer at the Vanilla Unicorn, but in Sandy Shores nobody's dancing. There's only dust and the stink of desperation. I'm going to remind him the hands-off rule isn't just for strip clubs. Sandy Shores doesn't do greetings. Every sound is dry like dust in your lungs, and every stare is a test for weakness. Jalen Kennedy likes to believe you can disappear in the desert. But by the lake, tracks show clearer. Even the ones you didn't leave with your feet. The lake looks peaceful in daylight. That's a lie. Somebody's always hiding something out here. Product, fear, bodies, themselves. No neon like the vanilla unicorn, just brutal sun and lead that ends the show before they even realize it's over. He's breathing hard. I can hear it even from here. And I know he won't stop, because he thinks stopping means the end. What he doesn't get is the truth. Running is the end, too. Welcome aboard, Jalen. Your VIP ride back to Los Santos starts right now. Hear that rumble, Jalen? That's your friends trying to grant you amnesty. Sit still, don't twitch, and maybe you'll live to see tonight. One in the morgue, one in a cage. Los Santos is balancing itself out again. But my day's not over yet. Take a good look at these walls, Jalen. Not as flashy as the neon you're used to, but a lot more dependable. You're gonna have plenty of time to think now. Your world just got real small, and mine just got one problem cleaner. See you in another life. Or don't. Honestly, that's even better. Jeanette, send this client where he belongs. He's done enough running. Just hand him off and close the case. Great Chaparral, the kind of place where the ground is as hard as the people trying to disappear on it. Markel Green, an actual escape artist. Hopping off a prison bus comes as naturally to him as a grocery run does to everyone else. Jeanette says he belongs on a gurney and in a muzzle. Fine by me. I don't mind adding a little extra metal to his wardrobe. While Weasel News wipes down their lenses for the next big breaking story, I'm already picking up his trail. Great Chaparral is where silence presses harder than the city ever does. Markel Green jumped out here, hoping these hills would be his fortress. He thinks you can turn invisible among rocks like this, but the desert always leaves breadcrumbs for anyone who knows how to look.
Can you see the bus he was on? From there he would have run off on foot, so he can't have made it far from where you are now.
There it is, the prison bus, an iron coffin that didn't deliver its cargo. Markel Green thinks he outplayed fate. Really, he just postponed the ending of his story. The only question is how many rounds he's gonna burn through before I catch up. A guard who didn't make it to the end of his shift, and an inmate who was nothing but a stepping stone to Markel's freedom. A homemade shiv. That orange hits different out here in Great Chaparral, like a camera flash in the dark. Markel Green thinks ditching these rags means ditching his past. Blood doesn't hide in the desert. It darkens on the dust and points the way like a compass needle. Markel Green isn't just cutting a path. He's leaving a signature in red. He thinks it's the price of freedom. Really, it's just adding numbers to his sentence. A church in the middle of nowhere. Most people come looking for salvation. Markel Green found another trap instead. Not a bad place for a final confession. He stays quiet, and so do I. There's nothing to say. He lost, I won. Clean and simple. That's it. Markel Green finally found a place where he won't have to jump off any more prison buses. One in the morgue, two behind bars. Tomorrow will bring new debts and new shadows. But today the case is closed. You thought the Great Chaparral Hills would hide you. All they did was give you scenery for the finale. Everybody ends up where they earned. Sit still, and don't waste your breath on fairy tales. I've had more than enough of those today.
Cocksucking ass motherfucker.
La la la, I'm not listening.
Moto Papi, where the smell of oil, leather, and cheap bourbon pushes the desert dust right out of your mouth. I'm not here for approval. I'm here for the illusion of calm, the kind that lasts exactly until the next call. Hey Cindy, pour me something strong. And don't ask how my day went.
That'll fix what ails you.
The TV in Motopapi is like a fireplace. Nobody believes it, but everyone stares at it just to have something else to look away to. Home. The world finally shrinks down to a few concrete walls. No Weasel News, no Jeanette, no runners. Just a brief pause in the symphony of chaos. I'm standing by the pool like it's an altar I never asked for. Why is it always the pool? Why not a door, a mirror, the street? Why does she always come from here? Like this is the only passage between my life and her night. She's here again. Lora. Appearing out of the night air like smoke from a cigarette I never even lit. A second ago, she was part of the still night by the water. And now, it's an engine screaming, tearing the dark apart. She cuts through the night like she's trying to outrun her own shadow. LS County Coroners. I was here earlier today. Why would she come here? Jaromir Vavra, handing over some blonde biker at the coroner's office. My brain tries to force the puzzle pieces together, but they don't fit. I could almost tell myself it's Lora, but it's not. Lora doesn't have tattoos. Bottom dollar, my office, my rules, my little island of control in a city addicted to chaos. Why did she bring me here? That bulletin board is my daily menu. Everyone who lost their little game of hide-and-seek with justice. And then it hits me. She didn't come here by accident. She wants me to see something I've been missing this whole time. This back room has seen my exhaustion, my sleepless nights, my worst thoughts. But Lora walks in like it's her territory, and I'm just a random guest in my own life. She found what she came for, and now she wants me to see it too. She steps onto the roof like she's delivering a summary. You saw it. Now connect the dots. Below her is my office, my order, my cages, and she stands above it all like it's someone else's game. The bike comes alive and she disappears into the night again. She's not running, she's guiding. Great Chaparral, the church. Earlier today I was here shooting, hiding behind headstones, and now she's here like she wants to see what I saw. Or maybe, show me what I missed.
G thinks repetition makes it safe. Originality isn't his currency.
She climbs higher like she's not looking for a route. She's looking for a sign. I swear I've seen this before. Only back then, it was the ocean.